It was a morning like any other when the world as I knew it came crashing down, literally. The noise was deafening, a thunderous roar that sent vibrations through the walls of my home. I had just gotten out of bed, still rubbing the sleep from my eyes when the air seemed to distort with a terrifying sound. I rushed to the window, but before I could even comprehend what was happening, a small plane smashed into the roof of my house. The explosion of debris and flames engulfed my entire living room, knocking me off my feet and sending me into a panic-stricken daze. I barely managed to escape through the back door, coughing from the thick smoke that filled the air. The fire department arrived within minutes, and after what felt like an eternity, the flames were finally put out. My house was a shell of what it used to be. Nothing but charred beams and scattered remnants of my life. I stood in shock, surveying the wreckage. The plane had come out of nowhere, crashing through my roof, leaving a gaping hole and destruction in its wake. But the real nightmare began when the Homeowners Association, HOA, got involved. Instead of offering sympathy or help, they sent me a letter demanding that I tear down what was left of my house. Apparently, the house, even in its damaged state, violated community guidelines. The HOA was suing me for violating rules about construction and appearance, stating that I needed to pay fines for the damages caused by the crash and make sure any rebuilding complied with their strict standards. The idea that they were suing me, the victim of a freak accident, was infuriating. They claimed that I had not requested permission to rebuild and had failed to meet the architectural guidelines in place for homes in the community. They even included penalties for non-compliance, leaving me feeling powerless and frustrated. I tried to reason with them, explaining that the crash was a once-in-a-lifetime event and that I was just trying to salvage what little I had left. But the HOA stood firm. As if the loss of my home wasn't enough, now I had to fight for the right to rebuild it, all while paying hefty fines for something I had no control over. It was a battle of David and Goliath, with me, the homeowner, struggling to defend my right to rebuild my life against an institution more concerned with rules than compassion. It became a legal nightmare that would take months, if not years, to resolve. Every day I found myself questioning the fairness of it all.